Filson. Good afternoon, Brian.
Yeah, good afternoon. It's good to be here. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you as well. Did you have a nice holiday?
Yeah, we really did, and it was good together. Nice time with family and friends, and then, yeah, just reflection and look forward to the new year.
Great. Well, you have a big family. How many kids?
Yeah, we have 4 kids. Our nephew, we have 5, and 6 grandkids, 7 on the way.
Awesome. And you had them all at home.
They were, yeah.
Great. Well, 20, I can't get the years straight. 2024 just ended, and when you look back, what would you say? How was the year for Highfields?
Yeah, you know, it's interesting. I'm doing this review, and it said summarize the year in one word, and a lot came to mind. Challenging was one. You know, 2024 had some significant challenges. I'm glad to have it behind us, but we finished really strongly, and I'm very encouraged, and 2025 starting out really well for us.
Well, you can look at some, I think, metrics. You've got people you serve, people that support you. You've got really quite a bit you can look at. Hard numbers. What about number of people you served?
Yeah, if we look back, we touched 5,000 plus lives, and that's clients and family members, because we believe that when we serve an individual, we're serving the entire family. And so, yeah, we serve a number of counties, touched over 5,000 lives in all of our programs.
Yeah, it's interesting when I've heard some of the testimonials from people at your breakfast annually. It's people who are parents or relatives of those you've served.
Right.
And the impact, you can tell, it's just as great with them as it is for the kid.
Yeah, you know, it's we have a number of our out-of-school programs that we serve, and interestingly enough, a number of those kids find their way to school but live in very impoverished and or homeless situations, and we heard a couple of those stories this year at our breakfast. And so while our job is to help them in the school setting, we also realize that we're helping them figure out the barriers of housing and being challenged, you know, food and clothing and basic needs. So that's our job.
So the toy drive, there's one number as well, and we see 1,800 toys that were gifted. A lot of families recipients of those as well. Yeah, Toy Drive was great. Worked with Mid-Michigan Ford dealers, and the community, as always, was just amazing in their outpouring and support of us. So it does take a lot of people to support organizations, companies, service clubs. How many donors did you have in 2024?
Yeah, you know, our donor base grew. We had some significant amount of new donors. Our Strengthening Families Breakfast, our goal was 200,000, and we had some year-end gifts. We just tallied that, and I think we're at 206,000. Our annual appeal, our goal was 30,000, and again, hot off the press this morning, I think we're sitting at like 34,000. So, you know, the donors increased, and the total gifts and the amount of people that supported us was, and our fiscal year doesn't end to April 30th, and I think we're on track to have a banner year and maybe our best year ever.
So a lot of those donors, small gifts, they add up. Did you get some giant checks this past year?
We did. We had a couple of, you know, we define a major gift as someone who gives $5,000 or $10,000 or more, and you know, we had a number of those come in over the last 4 or 5 months, and you know, just individuals that really are committed to Highfields and our mission, and I'm just continue to be humbled by those individuals.
You've been successful in getting some grants for some infrastructure improvements. What have been some of those?
Yeah, we had 3 that came in. The first was from AF Group, or Accident Fund, which was very specific to security and technology, and so we're going to install cameras for our Jackson office. The DART Foundation was our next largest grant, and they gave us $100,000. And then just recently, hot off the press, the state of Michigan gave us an infrastructure grant, $465,000, very specific to capital improvements on our Onondaga campus related to a residential treatment program. So, Yeah, it was just really some great news right here at the end of the year.
Looking ahead to 2025, let's talk about the annual events that you have. You've got the golf outing, your breakfast, things like that continue.
Yeah, I actually just changed my tagline in my email, Think Spring, because our golf outing is coming up on Monday, June 2nd at Forest Acres West, and that's going to be our 45th annual golf outing. And we still believe that's the longest continuous golf outing in mid-Michigan, and so we're already beginning that planning process and starting to engage conversations with corporate partners, and so yeah, and then our Strengthening Families Breakfast again will be in October, and we're going to go back to Eagle Eye, and very excited about that. And so it's, the year ends and starts again, but we got to constantly work the calendar and plan ahead.
You've got a scholarship program for current and past Highfields clients. Tell me about that.
Yeah, so the Aldinger Scholarship Fund was created by the Aldinger family in the greater Lansing area, and every year the proceeds from that fund are given to current or past clients and their family members. And so in January we'll meet, we'll see how the scholarship fund performed in the market, and then we'll see how much money's available, and then we're going to open that scholarship fund up, and then we'll award those in March and April.
You guys have a pretty big staff. I would imagine there's always openings.
Yeah, we have a number of openings. The one that I really wanted to highlight is director of our community services program right here in Jackson County, and that's an individual that I'm looking to hire that is needs to be a master level clinician. They would work directly with me in rolling out all of our Jackson, Hillsdale, Lenawee, and Calhoun branch programs. So looking forward to getting a great person on board soon. Do
you need part-timers or volunteers?
Yeah, always looking for intermittent to work our out-of-school, after-school programs. So individuals who would be interested in that, residential staff, a couple of opportunities for volunteers. I'm in board recruitment season right now, so looking for 3 to 4 really strong individuals that would love to serve in a governing role and be my boss.
Awesome. Anything new for 2025 in terms of programs?
I think we're going to really kind of look to sustain what we have. We're always looking to grow what we have, looking at new opportunities. One that we're specifically looking is our outpatient mental health counseling program. So we have a number of staff that are gifted and skilled in that area, and I think that's going to be an area of growth that we're looking to grow both in Jackson and Ingham counties.
Always great to have you here. And Brian, you're our first guest of 2025.
Yeah, Happy New Year. Thank you very much, and appreciate JTV and all you do.
Thanks so much. Brian Filson, CEO of Highfields. Got more